Hey everybody, Thomas here, and today I'm out here at Neal's. We got Neal and we got his son here. He's running the vacuum cleaner for us, aren't you? Yeah. So we are planing down a whole lot of stuff. If you look in the distance there, we've planed some ash, some mahogany, and some red maple. Up here we also have some more ash for working, and then we're going to have some black walnut to run through here. So we're going to show you kind of how this works. Neal just picked up this Woodmaster 721 planer. He actually got the planer when the four-side motor, the whole kit and caboodle. This is a fantastic setup, and yeah, this is really going to increase his sawmill business down here because he has a 1600 mil. He's got the planer, molder, shaper, all that good stuff, and he's got a giant barn set up at where he's building his house and everything, and then he's also going to be building the kiln. And what else you got going on? Something else.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, and then his buddy right next door is building a monstrosity of a mill. At some point, it'll be able to cut 6-ish foot wide or something like that. So we'll see. But yeah, so we're going to show you. We're going to run this this ash through here. It's very spalted. We've already done the bottom side, so we got a nice flat edge to work off of. So we're going to go ahead and run this through, and you can kind of look and see what we're doing. Now the 721 does 21 inches. This board right here, the widest is 20 inches. The length on this is about 7 foot. Now Neal has the helical head on here. That helical head is phenomenal. It's so quiet. Probably 2 passes will get this whole thing cleaned up. There we go, about 3/4 of a turn. You can see how gorgeous this is. This is going to be a behind the sofa table for one of my customers. Alright, so we want to show you kind of the colors that this thing has. See, the vacuum guy, most underappreciated person, but he does a fantastic job. The colors that are in this are just absolutely amazing. There's like a bluish gray color in here. You got all these spalt lines, and then we saw some greens.
Right here.
Yeah, let me get my camera out of the tripod real quick.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm in front of Neal's truck, so if you came to our first Mississippi Sawmill show, you would have seen that. But there's some greens down here. Take a look at those greens there. It's pretty neat. And then
Look at that bright orange.
yeah, there's a weird speck of orange down there. And then there was some purple, which it planed out some of the purple, but there was some purple in here earlier. And I had thought my kids, they got a hold of this and done something to it, but it's actually in the wood. You can see what time of year it is. We got termites swarming around. Yay. But in this piece of ash right here, you also have the greens and stuff going on in there. And then this right here, this is some spalted maple. Check out the darkening around where these bug holes are. And there's some greens and some grays and reddish colors. There's all sorts of colors in that as well. And then of course the mahogany. You can't go wrong with mahogany. But if you look at the quality of this, I mean, look how clean that is. That is a literally, I don't have to sand this if I don't want to, but we'll do a little bit of light sanding. These are, I mean, this is real smooth. You can see what it looked like with just the saw marks on there, and then afterwards it does a fantastic job. With that helical head on there, it's quiet, it doesn't run the engine as hard, or the motor, excuse me, and it just leaves a clean surface. So next I'm going to go and throw in a time lapse, and we're going to get the black walnut going through so we see. Oh, yeah. Take a look at this. Whoever says water oak ain't pretty, they don't know what they're talking about. This is some pretty stuff. Neal ran this through here because once he got his planer, he was just looking for a reason.
I just wanted to plane everything.
He was looking for a reason to plane stuff. This is just water oak that you just applied some oil to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty. It's in the red oak family. It's a subspecies of red oak, and you have to have a really good eye to see the difference between the two. But and how long has that been cut for?
2 months.
2 months. So there's a little. Now it's cut at 1 inch thick. It's pretty wide. There's a little bit of cupping, but not too bad.
The oil is keeping it.
And that's exactly right. By applying oil to it, it actually helps to slow down the drying process and transferring stuff around. But anyways, long story short, water oak is pretty. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. It is very pretty because I have quarter sawn some water oak, white oak, excuse me, that I'm going to make, water oak. I'm all over the place. I have quarter sawn water oak that I'm going to make some tables and stuff out of. I'm letting it dry. So it's been drying now for about 6 or 7 months. Got a little bit further to go. All right, so let's throw in a time lapse. We're going to cut up this black walnut.
Watch it.
All right, folks. So what we're going to do is we're not going to do a hyperlapse. We're going to do this real time because this is what you came to see. So let's show you what you want to see. This is a highly figured piece of black walnut. This came out of Tennessee. Something we were cutting a while back or anything. This is going to give it a run for its money because when I measured this from here to here, that's 21 inches wide. This is a 21-inch wide planer. In fact, I think I'm just shy of 21 inches. So without further ado, let's see how this kind of goes through. We're going to take this one nice and slow. is a very highly figured piece of black walnut. Absolutely gorgeous, top and bottom. But actually the top side, this is the side I'm going to be using right here, has a lot more. So that's going to be something fun. Hopefully my wife doesn't watch this video, because this is going to be kind of a centerpiece I'm going to make for our table and everything. So not quite a charcuterie board, but a centerpiece going on a table. So stay tuned for another episode when I come back. Oh, Neal's got a little bit. Let's throw a little bit on there.
I got some.
Let's just see what Mother Nature has hidden inside.
Look at that.
I know. That's like a rifle stock of...
It's like a satisfying video.
That's like a grade 5, grade 6 rifle stock on a Browning.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, y'all.
That's awesome. That's beautiful stuff.
This is why you have your own mill and you do your own stuff, because I don't know where a piece like this, I wouldn't sell this, because this is a Sawyer's cut. This is what Sawyers keep. That's like my new phrase I use quite a bit with my wife, like, yeah, that's the Sawyer's cut, or that's the Sawyer's wife cut.
That's right.
Because she collects everything that I cut. But yeah, that's some gorgeous stuff right there. That's a lot of figure right there. That's a lot of figure. So yeah, that's a little sneak peek for an upcoming video. I still have a lot of sanding and stuff to do, but that'll just show you what this thing has inside. So, all right, hope you enjoyed this. We're playing around with the Woodmaster 721 planer. This is an awesome addition for Neal. I'm very happy that they got this. I will be ordering one similar to this very soon, but I have to get everything set up in Wisconsin before I can order the machine that I'm going to be getting. And I'm going to be getting a 725 without all the fancy attachments, the planer, molder, all that stuff. I'm just going to get the planer with the helical head, because I cut just wide, weird stuff, and
I gotta make floor.
Yeah.
Work.
Neal's building a house. Neal's got a lot of work to do, and right now we've already cut pretty much all the wood for your house. And you say how much money did you save by cutting all that wood?
Probably $60,000 to $70,000.
$60,000 to $70,000. So your mill has paid for itself multiple times over. Can't go wrong with that. So if your wife says, "Will you make money?" Sure, you'll make money because you're saving money. That's what we always tell them. All right, folks, we'll see you around. Please like, subscribe. Thanks.